This 1 Degree Outside video is sponsored by Fiesta Shows. Have fun with the whole family June 19th through 22nd at the Acton Lions Club Carnival with Fiesta Shows. It's rides, games, fried dough, the works, and every ticket supports local scholarships and programs. Skip the ticket line and save with promo code 1degree at fiesta.onedegreeoutside.com.
Hi, everybody. Wednesday Insights. Danielle Noyes here for the 1 Degree Outside Weather Network. Here's what we're going to cover. Warm and breezy tomorrow. Temperatures running in the 70s to lower 80s again. Mainly dry on Friday. Then we flip the switch because, it's a weekend. Feel like a broken record here. We turn cooler. We turn unsettled. We'll talk more about potential rain for the weekend and signs of some heat for next weekend. So just wanted to put that on the horizon after being in the 60s this upcoming weekend. Next weekend does look like some 70s and 80s return and potentially even some 90s, depending on how everything shakes out. So we'll keep you posted on that. A little bit of wildfire smoke high in the sky. That will be the case again tomorrow too, first in northern New England. But as the wind kind of mixes things up, we may get some in central and southern New England, giving that filtered look to the sky, that hazy appearance. And you may see a little bit at the lower levels of the atmosphere if we can mix enough of it up. It should be fairly light, but this is the predicted smoke through the evening. We get a little bit in southern New England this evening, and then through the overnight, it's very light. Again, if you look at kind of the scale here, we're not talking about any moderate or dense smoke, but there will be some in central and southern New England at times tomorrow afternoon and into the evening before it clears the south coast. What's going on in the nationwide picture? Well, we've got a cold front that's going to be crossing New England tomorrow. Warm front back to the west. So there's a lot of warmth that's been building, tapping the Gulf for moisture too, and a big upper level low over Texas. That's going to help focus some rain all the way from portions of the Mississippi Valley, stretching down to the Gulf, back up into the Midwest. We've got a mainly dry Friday, maybe a couple of showers come in late in the day. We'll look at that. And then, yes, there's a high to our east. There's a high building in from Canada. But where are these couple waves of low pressure? Well, pretty much from the Midwest to New England, keeping unsettled weather around across the eastern kind of half to third of the country for the upcoming weekend. It's all driven by upper level energy too. And if you watched Insights earlier this week on Monday, I showed you the bundle of energy that was out near Hawaii. It has now come into the East Coast. So it's this little cluster you see near Boise. Also upper level over Texas, focusing some of those areas of heavy rain, actually 3 to 6 inches, some locally higher amounts the next couple of days. That little piece of energy over Boise, though, does move east. And what we have here, this is the upper level energy, is kind of tight packed lines in a zonal flow. What does that mean? Basically west to east flow. No big dips, no trough, no upper level low. And these little bundles of energy will come on by, but they're kind of channeled and focused. And the reason I point that out is because the placement of these will have implications on where these pockets of rain and showers will be for the upcoming weekend. And that's why it is still a bit of an unsettled forecast. Yes, the threat for showers is highest on Saturday, but we still have some fine tuning to do in terms of exact timing and especially placement and how much rain will fall. As we head into the start of next week, another little cluster will come overhead, but not really until the middle part of the week. All right, so let's break things down. Our Thursday's dry, our Friday's dry. I've stopped the map at 6 p.m. and the warm front still to our south and west for Friday evening. But along and ahead of it, we may get a couple of isolated showers that come into southwestern New England. Here's the deal on Saturday. I don't want you to focus on the exact placement, but we've got this area of low pressure that comes by. Some pockets of showers are likely, maybe even some areas of rain that can develop depending on where that low tracks. High pressure does try to nose its way in here on Sunday. Bottom line this weekend is there will be mainly cloudy skies, not much sunshine, a cool onshore wind. That will keep the temperatures running in the 60s, even some 50s in spots, so well below average for this time of the year, with the chance for some showers lingering, particularly in southern New England on Sunday. Scattered action, not a washout by any means either weekend day, but there will be some pockets of rain and raindrops to dodge, unfortunately, making it most likely the 12th weekend in a row, 13th weekend in a row in terms of a Saturday featuring some rain, and the 14th weekend overall that has had some. So it has been a stretch. We know that. Thursday's high temperatures, so soak it up, right? 70s north, 80s south, the wind out of the west about 10 to 20 miles per hour, gusting to 30. So it is going to be a breezy day. You'll notice that the humidity still in check for our Thursday. Thursday night, actually some 40s in the far north country. Many of us drop back into the 50s to lower 60s. Friday, sun, increasing clouds, 70s to lower 80s. The wind shifts around a little bit out of the south, southeast, about 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then those waves come by. Here's Saturday. Highs only running in the 60s. And Sunday, 60s will do it. And if you're underneath some of these pockets of showers that do develop, there will be temperatures that will be in the 50s. So yes, that increased risk of rainfall this weekend. Remember, we talked about it yesterday, showed about a 50% chance. That has gone up for Saturday, and that should not be a surprise, as I told you that yesterday as well. So we'll keep you posted. If you've got tickets to Fenway Park, Sox forecast with the Evil Empire coming to town Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Friday looks great, around 70, and then Saturday and Sunday definitely going to be a cool, raw feel. There may be some showers around, especially on Saturday's game, so that's what you want to prep for. And dress for. At least have a hoodie, something to pop up with that wind. Won't be overly strong, but definitely cool, not a June-ish kind of game, feeling more like April or May in terms of Sox forecast. Track it all, of course, with our free app, free on the App Store and Google Play. Pinpoint your location videos right at the top, hourly, 14-day forecast, send to us tab. And our merchandise, just a reminder, is at swag.onedegreeoutside.com.